Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for tuning into House of Truth. All general messages may not resonate, but if you would like a personal session, feel free to email me at AZARIATHEINTUITIVE at gmail.com and I'll be happy to assist you with the reading. Or you can Google House of Truth, leave me a message, I'll get back within a 24-hour period. I pray that everybody's okay, keeping safe, staying protected. It's vital you keep up on your prayers and or meditations to build your own personal relationship with the Most High. Having faith is the number one key. Go ahead and get started here. Here, calling in the energy of the collectives, calling in the energy of the collectives. I do have a message about some of you guys who are like practicing maggots. I don't know, maybe someone practicing magic spells that consist of maggots. But anyway, those who are practicing magic spells, you better make sure you got the right formula. Like you've been instructed on how to do something, right? Um, Yeah, like you've been instructed on how to do it. Don't do it the way you think is right or with how you think it should go. Follow the instructions. Something's getting ready to blow up in somebody's face. Calling in energy. It's like I see it like a science experiment going going bad. Mixing the wrong chemicals, doing the wrong thing, summoning the wrong. Follow the instructions that's given to you. Calling in the energy of the collective. Calling in the energy of the collective. We have support. Calling in the energy of the collectives, friendships, partnerships. Calling in the energy of the collectives. We got divine alchemy in reverse. Okay, this is receiving support. Let's keep going. Calling in the energy of the collectives. Calling in the energy of the collectives. We got Aqua. You could be a Aries here. March, born in March. We have karmic grace. Calling in the energy of the collectives. Then we got meaningful sacrifice. So there's a cycle that's getting ready to come to an end here with support. Okay, this is about friendships, partnerships. With that brown, it's like being grounded. You got a lot of pink, a lot of brown. You got black colors in there too. This could be a form of protection, or there's negative energies around some type of friendships, partnerships, whatever the case may be. But you got support here, very grounded mind, ending of a cycle. Then you got divine alchemy. Divine is like using, how can I put it? Using high vibrations or the vibrations that the most 101, that's crazy, are the vibrations that is given to you by the Most High in order to change something for the good, right? But this blue is about communication. It's about communication. So there's somebody supports somebody out here. Somebody supports you collective or you're supporting someone, right? But with divine alchemy in reverse, something that divine, that's something that's sacred, something that is spiritual. But alchemy is about changing, changing the energies, right? Someone does not know how to change the energies when it comes to how someone supports someone. It's like having a friend, right? Like you got a friend or a best friend or somebody, but they got a bad mouth, right? Divine alchemy. Somebody needs to change when it comes to communicate, or it's hard to change when it comes to some type of communication. With karma, it's not karmic grace. Um, Number 19, 10, there's a cycle coming to an end. Okay, clear cloud calcite. This is like you got karmic grace here. Someone's forgiving someone here, or someone's, yeah, someone could be going through karmic cycles and it's being excused by another individual. Karmic grace, and then you got meaningful sacrifice. Okay, I'm gonna tap in a little bit more of that. That's weird. Calling in the energy of the collectives. The cycle coming to an end. Someone you support or they support you here, but there's no communication between the two of you. But they're behind the scenes supporting you. Calling in the energy of the collectives. That's crazy. Truth, abundance. You got someone 444. I keep seeing it. I keep saying it too, but could be seeing the number 444. This is about abundance. Somebody supports you due to the fact that they realize the foundations that you are building are of worth, or you have some type of the structure of the foundations is stable. You got truth, six, harmony, introspection. Someone's doing a lot of introspection and reflection in regards of your abundance. The red, that's the root chakra, the foundations in which we build ourselves on. That's your self esteem, safety, security, stability. And someone is thinking about the foundations that you have laid, right? They're doing some introspection and reflection in it. They want to support you. Somebody wants to come in to support, or they are already supporting you behind the scenes. Six, Saturn, truth. If something you're doing, I don't know, take it as it resonates. Calling in the energy of it. If you guys are not talking, there's no communication here. Okay? Calling in the energy of the collectives. Calling in the energy of the collectives. Calling in the energy of the collective. Calling in the energy of the collectives. Divine alchemy. Like not being able to change the energy here when it comes. You guys are not communicating. Divine in reverse. Transformation in reverse. Not making a choice in a decision. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's a lack of security within the communication, and this is the reason why the energies can't change. This individual or someone is helping you behind the scenes or supporting you behind the scenes. This could be a Scorpio. Take it as a resonate. Or this is somewhere in their chart. Take it as a resonate in their energy. Now making choices and decisions to bring a cycle to an end with the number 20. Not making choices and decisions to bring things together with the number 24 in reverse because there's a lack of transformation. Calling in the energy of the collectives. For someone like forgive someone, right? Calling in the energy of the collectives. 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 Karmic grace, I know. Someone has a spiritual connection or they already know in regards of something here when it comes to the reason why somebody is not making a choice and a decision to come together or work together with the number 23. Three is about working together, teamwork, right? Someone is showing karmic grace. It's like they're excusing the behavior of not being able to communicate with you, but they're supporting you behind the scenes. They've done a lot of introspection and reflection regards of some type of abundance foundation that you built. See the ace of sword, uh, ace of ace of king, the sword, king of swords, and I see the king of swords and the queen of swords with truth. It's like something's been cut out. There's got truth here. Astute. Also see the judgment card, not the judgment. Yeah, the judgment card too as well. First house, lack of choices and decisions here because of crown. Somebody doesn't want conflicts, confused. Got the body in reverse. There's a disconnection here. It's a physical disconnection. That's what it is. Someone is in behind, like behind the scenes, in the realms. I don't know, supporting, helping. Somebody understands the reason why you guys are not coming together or working together here. Okay, someone feels this is meaning having to make a meaningful sacrifice here. It could be some like the orange is about uh, sexual energies. Okay, you could have dated someone before that you've had some type of encounter with. They're helping you or supporting you behind the scenes. This reading is for the collectives, the ones who are spiritually inclined. Okay, calling in the energy of the collectives. I'm going to clarify on here. Calling in the energy of the collective. Someone had to make a sacrifice here, choice and a decision here. And number three, working together, apprenticeship, learning, communication in reverse. Someone's having to sacrifice when it comes making a meaningful sacrifice when it comes to communication. But uh, someone understands why you guys are not communicating, why you guys are not talking. Okay, try to use this deck. This deck is so deep to the point, like, yeah, you gotta be better do your meditations before messing with this one. Clear. So what I want to do is clarify support. What I want to do is clarify support here real quick. Clarify support. Nine. There's a cycle coming to an end here. This is about friendships and partnerships and the strength within friendships and partnerships. Okay. Clarify support. Clarify support. Support is clarified with the six of swords. You convince somebody that maybe the connection wasn't good or, you know, there was some type of communication, right? And it says, but this for six of swords, this is Ruth and the Moabite. But remember in the story of Ruth, uh, wow, this is getting to the point is draining already. It was like there was a mutual agreement between maybe two people, right? And one decided to move on, okay? And this person does not want to leave you with the like with the story of Ruth, and I think it was Ruth and Naomi, and but it says, but Ruth replied, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." Somebody is like supporting the shit out of you. Somebody, and you can't urge them to go anywhere. They will not leave you. They will always be by your side. It's like I got somebody's got a real strong connection with someone to the point it's understandable that you guys are not communicating for some odd reason here. But there's harmony here between two individuals, whether this be two females or a male or a female, or two males, take it as a resonate, okay? Someone standing in their truth in regards of something. With all these colors, it reminds me of synthesis, things coming together. You know what I'm saying? But there's harmony within some type of connection here, friendship. Someone's protecting someone's friendship because of the strength. Even though you might have told this person, this person has told you that, well, I'm going to move forward. I think we should be together. But this person is like your your Naomi, or Ruth to your Naomi, or Naomi to your Ruth. This person is not one to um, leave you no matter what, and they support you. They support you behind the scenes, even though you guys are not communicating. You might not know this. Clarify truth. There's harmony here within a connection. The Ace of Chalices. This is the Ace of Cups. This person has drank from your water, and you. It's like the energy, the love, the kindness that they have shared. It's like a form of drinking from your waters, unless they didn't really drink from your waters. All right. Okay. It's like the love and the kindness that you gave to them puts them in this energy where they'll never be thirsty again. Or this is how you make them feel. With the Ace of Cups, they look at you as someone. The Ace of Cups is about that authority hand giving over, giving someone something like an emotional fulfillment. This person will never leave your side, they say. Okay. And they understand the reason why you guys are not communicating right now, and it's okay. That's how they feel. It's your root to your Naomi, or your Naomi to your root. Take it as a resonate. This person will go where you go. They will lay their head where you lay your head. Your people will become their people, or they people will become your people. That's deep as hell. They have sipped from your waters, from your pond. Says whoever drinks from the water, they will never go thirsty. I give them the water I give them will become in the spring of water welling up to eternal life. It's like, yeah, this person feels that you are their life. You are their life source. Wow, this is deep. I said these cards are deep. You better be open dealing with this. Yeah, they look at you as abundance or a blessing here with that bright, the Ace of Cups. And doing a lot of introspection and reflection, thinking about the security of the connection here, the stability of it here. We got lightning bolt, okay? A lightning bolt. Calling a prayer for abundance. Doing a lot of introspection and reflection on the abundance of the connection. That's crazy. The sun card. It's crazy. The sun. Triumph. Entry into Jerusalem. This is like someone saying, I finally made it. I finally arrived. I finally received that blessing. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. Person you could be dealing with could be kind of stubborn. Are you kind of stubborn? Take it as a resonate. There's other people cheering you on. It's like an arrival of something. In this picture, he arrives to Jerusalem. in Jerusalem. And other people are like giving praise to that. I think that's wow. Eight, nine is a number one, new beginning, endings of cycles with the number nine. Nine plus one is 10. There's an ending of a cycle here. Somebody looks at you as someone who can triumph. If you in their energy, they can win. Triumph. Okay. I think that's beautiful. Clarify divine alchemy. You guys are not communicating here. It's hard to change the energy. Clarify divine alchemy. Divine alchemy in reverse. Divine alchemy in reverse. Divine alchemy in reverse. Divine alchemy in reverse. The high priestess in reverse. Somebody doesn't want any conflicts, confusion. This is the reason why it's hard to change the energy when it comes to communicating. The high priest in reverse. Can't change the energy. Divine. Now remember, divine is supposed to be about something heavenly, right? With divine being in reverse, something's wrong. With alchemy being in reverse, something's wrong when it comes to communication. And it could be manipulation, take it as it resonates. With the high priestess in reverse. The high priest in reverse. Remember, the epoid was about protection here when them soldiers or whatever, I guess they were soldiers that marched around the wall of Jericho had on this epoid. That's a form of protection, but it's in reverse. Someone could be listening in on phone calls, is what I just heard. There's no protection when it comes to communication. Someone could be listening, invading. Okay, take it as a resume. Somebody's listening. That's why would there be conflicts, confusion, fluctuations, right? Somebody don't want all of that. And it could be that somebody is tapped in, listening, watching closely. That's the reason why there's a lack of transformation. Someone's being watched. The high priestess in reverse. It's not that someone's manipulating something. This is that someone is not aware that uh, someone is not aware that they can't change the energy here when it comes to communicating. Divine in reverse. Someone could also be upset. There's a reason why someone's not communicating too as well. With the high priest in reverse, there's a not there could have been like a lack of protection within the communication. Somebody could be listening. Lack of transformation. Personal transformation in reverse. Not making a choice and a decision to bring cycles to an end. Clarify transformation in reverse. There's a lack of security here of the red, the chakra, the foundation, stability. Somebody's foundations are not kind of shaky. Someone's listening in on someone's calls. The Seven of Cups, transformation in reverse. I transform. Needing to make choices and decisions to bring a cycle to an end because something's shaky in regards of someone's foundation. This is the reason why they can't talk to you. Someone's listening. Someone's listening in with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Illusions, delusions, releasing oneself as an option. Because, yeah, the Seven of Cups. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Somebody does not want to be tempted. It says the temptation of Christ. Somebody does not want to be tempted. And this is the reason why there's a lack of transformation. And that's why something's shaky in regards of some type of someone's foundation. This person helps you behind the scene. This person does not want to be tempted by you, or you don't want to be tempted by them. But there's temptation in the picture. Okay, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, someone released themselves as an option. Someone is no longer a choice. Okay, clarify, clarify karmic grace. Someone having regret too as well. Clarify karmic grace. Clarify karmic grace. Justice. The Ten Commandments. The Two of Cups in reverse. Disharmony within in the connection due to the lack of communication here. And that could be because someone is listening in here, watching closely, whatever the case may be. And someone, this could be a karmic connection that you're in or you are dealing with. It says, and Jonathan made a covenant with David. There was promises that were made. It says a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. And I remember in the Bible, or not in the Bible, but when I first started out on the journey, they were talking about how how twin flames were in the Bible, but it never really specified. But then I remember them talking about these two characters of the Bible who they were men, but they loved each other. Loved they loved each other as they loved themselves. I don't know. Not saying that they were gay, but they were close, like brothers. Someone's excusing something here. Karmic grace. You could be in a karmic connection. New beginning, cycles coming to an end, mastery, rewards, and success. Disharmony. It says the bond of David and Jonathan. Someone is giving someone grace. Someone feels like a promise has been broken here. Okay, someone feels like even though they feel like a promise has been broken or some type of agreement has been broken, they still support you. Okay. Then you have justice here, the Ten Commandments, 11, balance. Somebody is wanting to make something right, lay down the rules. I don't know, take it as a resume, rules and regulations. Somebody's got the vibe that I got is like someone eventually coming in, right? Because you got commandments here, and this harmony or chaos within the Two of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody's got some rules and regulations that they want to lay down here because they're not talking to you. Justice, they want justice. They want to make things right. This person could tell you, look here, we ain't been talking, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I'd like to hear from you at least once a week, twice a week. You get what I'm saying? Like there's some rules and regulations that somebody is wanting to put out there here. I know with the spiritual connection, somebody is aware of something in regards of choices and decisions that were made in order to be harmonious or keep the peace. Number 23. Clarify I know. Clarify I know. But they helping you behind the scenes, even though you're not communicating, feeling bound, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. Someone is already aware of the reason why someone cannot come through and communicate with the Eight of Feathers. He said, in my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me from the depth of the realm of the dead. I called for help, and you listened to my cry. This is the Eight of Swords. Somebody just wants peace, but they feel stuck, feel trapped. Someone feels distressed behind this too. Someone is talking to the Most High in regards to this. It says, I call to the Lord from deep in the realms. Someone feels really bad when they can't communicate with you. It says from the realm of the dead. It's like feeling empty inside or at some type of loss, calling out for help. Somebody's crying because they can't communicate with someone here. Clarify if it's a meaningful sacrifice. Clarify meaningful sacrifice, choices and decisions to keep the peace. Meaningful sacrifice. The King of Candles, this is the King of Wands. I have been with you wherever you have gone. That's coming out again. Somebody's watching and following. It says, and I have cut off all your enemies from before you. Somebody's protecting you. That's why you got that black in that card there. Support. Somebody's cutting people off. Wow. This almost sound like a higher up, like somebody who has control. Because how's somebody gonna cut some shit off? Like unless they watching behind the scenes. It says, I have been with you wherever you have gone. That came out with the roof one. Don't tell me to go away from you. I will follow your ass to the end of the day. Weird. I have been with you wherever you. It's about to make me cry. It says, I have been with you wherever you have gone. And it sounds like a very close friendship. Anybody out there that got real close friendships, and y'all better hold on to them. Stop playing. For real. It says, I have been with you wherever you have gone, and I have cut off all your enemies from before you. Now I will make your name great. Someone is uplifting you, supporting you, saying good things about you. I think that's beautiful. I think that's cool to have a friend that's like that too. It says, like the names of the great men on earth, someone looks at you as someone, they look at you as someone who's very special. That's beautiful. And they feel like, even though you guys can't talk, it's like for a good reason. For some reason, you guys are staying away from each other due to not wanting to tempt each other. I don't know. But they still love you. They still watch you. Anybody talk about you, they put them off are really, standing up for you is what I'm seeing here. The King of Candles. That's the King of Wands. Very handsome, charming, very popular too as well. Clarify communication in reverse 3303 on the timer. Clarify communication in reverse. Clarify communication in reverse. Clarify communication in reverse. The Magician. Having all the resources. Somebody has a hot, like somebody can make some shit happen. That almost sound like one of the higher ups. That's weird. I don't know. Elite? I don't know. Take it as a resonate. You got the magician, someone who has all the resources available to them in order to manifest. Manifest in the beginning. Someone's not communicating. Clarify communication in reverse. This is an air sign. Something could be up in the air. Take it as a resonate. Clarify communication in reverse. Clarify communication in reverse. The will, this is faded. Something's faded with the will within the will. That's the wheel of fortune. This is cycles of life. This could be a past life connection. That's why you got karmic grace here. There's the ending of a cycle. Is that the will? Yeah, that's the will. It's like things are turning here. Something's getting ready to turn here. Clarify will within will. Something's double faded. Like, yeah. Clarify will within will. The Seven of Candles. Doing some David and Goliath. David said to Philistines, you come against me with swords and spears and javelins, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty and the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. David and Goliath. That's like Goliath was a big ass bully, big old bully, and David had to fight Goliath. That's will within a will. Clarify seven of candles, doing some introspection and reflection. This might start an argument or a fight. Clarify the seven of candles. Some the will is changing. Somebody weird. Somebody don't like it. Somebody could be attacking you. I don't know, that's weird. Baby spider. Wow, clarify the seven of candles. Clarify the seven of candles. Clarify the seven of candles. The lovers. Somebody is standing up against someone, cutting people off for you. The lovers. That shit is crazy. Someone's feeling down. Clarify the eight of feathers. I'm gonna wrap this up. Clarify the eight of feathers. They're fighting for you, in regards of you. The five of candles. Joseph and his jealous brothers. Somebody could be jealous. Somebody's trying to sacrifice someone. It says, come, let's sell him to the Ishmaelites and not lay our hands on him. After all, he is our brother, our own flesh and blood. His brothers agreed. It's like somebody who wants to try to sell you up the river, sacrifice you to someone else. Clarify the eight of feathers. That's crazy. Someone's trying to sell, like someone is trying to, it's like, oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Clarify the eight of feathers. Throw you out. Eight of feathers. Clarify with the hermit. Someone's by themselves feeling stuck, trapped. Hermit. Someone's allowing themselves to be spiritually guided. This is the reason why they feel trapped, because the Most High is leading them or directing them here to stay back from something here. But with I know that somebody knows that they need to make something right with justice here. The tablets, because there's disharmony within the Two of Cups. Someone's excusing something here with karmic grace. You could be dealing with a karmic connection here. Take it as it resonates. Clarify karmic grace. Clarify karmic grace. Clarify karmic grace. That's too many. Betrayed. That's like I said. Got the Empress. Karmic grace. Clarify with the Empress. Nurturing, loving. She said to her in the Five of Brains. Empress left was left out in the cold, or somebody left her out in the cold. She said to herself, if only I touch his cloak, I will be healed. Conflicts, confusion, fluctuations, receiving some type of spiritual help and assistance here. Clarify the five of grains, the five of pentacles. So many. Oh, wow. Okay. Five of grains, two of candles, two of wands. Elijah went before the people and said, how long will you waver between the somebody's needing to make a choice or a decision with the two of wands here. Okay. The five of grains is about being left out in the cold, poverty. This empress was left out in the cold. And you got the lovers. What time is it? I gotta get them look this other day. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers, Holy Spirit. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Lovers is clarified. There's a soul disconnect here with soul in reverse. And because someone is disconnected, somebody feels like another individual is um, their other half, right? This is twin flame. Lord have mercy. This is twin flame. This brother loved his friend as if he loved himself. Yeah, this is twin flame. The lovers, the empress was left out in the cold. This person is behind the scenes watching you. I don't know. I get a vibe like somebody's an elite. Like they can pull strings. Like they can like get some shit done. Like they could have like somebody listening on your phone. Like some, you get what I'm saying? Like somebody can pay someone to do certain shit when it comes to surveillance. All of us don't have that luxury, right? Like you think I wouldn't want to pay a mofo to like listen in on some shit? Yeah, so I feel like somebody's got, yeah. It's like anybody talking about you behind. Well, how would they know? Anybody talking about you behind the scenes? This person's at on them. They at it. They're not allowing anyone to talk behind your back. This person is going up against, and I look at the Goliath, like that's somebody, David and Goliath. I heard no weapons should prosper formed against me. That David and Goliath card. Somebody's behind the scenes, like putting some shit in check, putting people in check. Yeah, that's crazy. You got the commandments. Somebody's wanting to come in and kind of lay down some rules and regulations in regards of you guys not communicating here. The Ten Commandments. I don't know. What was it? See, what part of the Ten Commandments, Holy Spirit? Because you got the tablet. Somebody wants to set up some rules. Like, look here, we gonna talk to each other. We make sure we talk to each. I don't know. What's about the tablets? What's about the tablets? The judgment. The tablets. The Queen of Candles in reverse. Judgment. Queen of Candles. Queen of Wands. Somebody is upset. Somebody laid some rules down to a Queen of Candles in reverse. That's what the tablets are about. Okay. David and Goliath. I need the energy of David and Goliath. Yeah, this is about Six of Grains, giving, charity, Queen of Candles, David and Goliath, giving what? Generosity, calling his disciples to him. Truly, I tell you, the poor widow has just mourned to bully. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Nine of Cups, not enjoying the fruits of one's labor. Here, this Queen of Candles is bullying, upset, mean-spirited. Clarify the Six of Grains. I gotta get out of here. Clarify the Six of Grains. Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody's hiding. The Ace of Candles, that's like being blessed with creativity, that spark, that gift of creativity. It's like the Most High. Someone has lost this gift, right, of creativity due to someone giving someone issues or problems. Nine of Cups in reverse, not being able to enjoy the fruits of one's labor. Something's getting ready to come to an end. Clarify this Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Candles in reverse. King of Feathers in reverse. Someone's not standing within their power. She's not stopping. This Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Feathers need to quit. They need to stop that bullshit. Seven of Feathers in reverse. Ooh, somebody might receive a little. Look at here. I don't like to say when people die, but because of someone's actions, there's a death here. The fourth horseman. Because of their attitude and they're just, look here. I'm getting out of this now. Yeah, that's the vibe. Like you got a Queen of Wands in reverse who won't quit the shenanigans. They won't quit the bull crap. And they could get there. As my father-in-law would say, you get your hat served to you. Kind of conclusion. This person is helping you behind the scenes. I don't know. That's weird. Like somebody got some pull or some shit. How else would they know? I don't know. Take it as a resume. Intuition. Embrace your intuition and the power of your feminine divine. Of the feminine divine. Trust your inner guidance. That's when you're reading. I hope that it resonates. Let's take care of ourselves before we try to take care of each other. That's me a message.